2 damn phones. Babylons can't crack the code. Used to sip out styrofoam, but
G'day guys, it's me, back again with another YouTube video. Today's video is top 10 tennis players that I hate. Number 10 position is Adrian Mannarino. In my head, he's a prick. I don't think he's a very good person. You know, you see him in controversies. One time he had a massive racket smash. He's bold, and I don't like bold people. And also, I don't like his game style. It's a bit unorthodox, but unorthodoxly shit. Why he hits the ball, it doesn't sound good off the racket. Because I'm pretty sure he has a bit of unusual string pattern or string tension. Number 9 position is Eugenie Bouchard. She's an absolute prick. She thinks she's an influencer. She tries to live a celebrity life, but in reality, she's an absolute nuisance to society. I'm pretty sure around this year or last year, she tried to play pickleball. And if you know, pickleball is basically like the shit version of tennis. So she's hit a new low. She's sometimes gets angry in the court. She thinks she's so good at tennis, but in reality, she's a one-hit wonder. Not really a one-hit wonder because she's never had a hit. She's a runner-up wonder. So she's just so overrated, so overhyped. She's not a good person, and she tries to be an influencer, and she doesn't even barely plays tennis. Number 8, Danielle Collins, absolute drama queen. She complains about everything, and on an interview, she said, "Oh, this is me. I don't care what people think of me. I'm just being myself, and I like the way who I am," which is not a good look when you've been carrying on like an idiot on court. So she says that it's perfectly okay to abuse umpires. So yeah, she's basically seen as Karen on tennis. Number 7 is Benoit Paire, another Frenchman. Oh yeah, French people just rude. Mean, which is Benoit Paire, all does smash his racket, doesn't keep his cool, isn't even that good at tennis. And the amount of racket smashes and amount of umpires is abused is crazy. Number 6 is Aryna Sabalenka. Her grunts are literally the worst. I hate her grunts. Every time I watch her play, I turn the TV on mute just so I cannot hear her screaming and grunting and moaning when she hits the ball. She's also very cringy. She tries to be funny, but she's so cringy and irritating. And she's also very ugly. Her face looks like an ogre. Her face is all pulled apart and shit. Number 5 is Iga Swiatek. I hate her fan base. I used to like her, but now I don't. She keeps on winning, which is annoying. Yet again, I don't think her sportsmanship is as good as what people say it is. She always hinders other players, waving their arms, distracting players, and the umpires don't do anything about it. And also, one time she won a point on the net court and she celebrated, which you're meant to apologise, but she celebrated, which is unsportsmanlike. Number 4, Holger Rune. Yeah, no, mate. He just carries on like a little baby. He's so arrogant. Just screams and screams. He needs to grow up. He just acts like a big whiny baby on court. And maybe I will like him when he starts to mature and grow up. But right now, he just needs to grow up and stop whining over about little things. Number 3 is Yulia Putintseva. She is a horrible person. All she does is complain. All she does is just complain about everything. Like, there's a video of like 30 minutes of her just complaining about everything. She does a WTA handshake. Her handshakes are the worst. There's like, she shows no sportsmanship whatsoever in any of the matches. And also, she was born in Russia, plays for Kazakhstan, which means that she'll give up her own nationality and her own identity just for money. Imagine playing for another country, play under another flag, playing against your own country just for money. You can pay me millions and millions of dollars. I will never not play for Australia. I would always play under the Australian flag. I represent my country with pride. And she has betrayed her own country. Number 2 is Stefanos Tsitsipas. Big racket smasher. Horrible person. He called Daniil Medvedev a bullshit Russian, then played the victim. He's so unsportsmanlike. He always takes medical emergencies, like always takes toilet breaks during different games and sets. And his father always talks between every point. And if you don't know, you're not allowed to have coaching during the match. So he's basically cheating. Well, not cheating, well, he basically is cheating. But we don't know because him and his father talked in Greek. His dad's also unsportsmanlike. Always. And he just carries on. Like, one time he said, "You're French, you're all weirdos," which is just not on. You can't be saying that kind of stuff. So yeah, he doesn't play in the spirit of the game. You know, tennis is seen as a gentleman's game. Like besides cricket, tennis is meant to be it's meant to be the nicest sport, but he's just not a nice person. Number 1 is Novak Djokovic. He's so arrogant. Do you realize how Federer and Nadal are humble? Well, why isn't Djokovic humble? He's so arrogant. He thinks he's the best when, in my opinion, Federer's the GOAT, but Djokovic thinks he's the GOAT, which is fair enough, but you can't just say you're the GOAT when you are that person. You need to be more humble. And he's not humble at all. He's also a anti-vax. He broke the law. You know, he knew fully well that you can't enter Australia without being vaxxed during that time, and he still entered the country, played the victim and everything. He also smashes rackets. You see there's a lack of professionalism about him. You know, you see Federer and Nadal, they barely smash rackets. It's very rare to see Federer and Nadal smash a racket, but Djokovic smashes rackets all the time. In his last Grand Slam win, he had custom jackets pre-made, which just shows his arrogance, and always complaining to the referee, the umpires, about small things. So yeah, he's just mentally, I'm not going to say mentally unstable, he's mentally challenged, he's mentally ill. You know, there's something going there. You know, he needs to be more of a man and take criticism from, you know, the fans and not try to kick them out. So yeah, the lack of professionalism and his sportsmanship is terrible, and this is why he's my most hated tennis player.